Hello, students, and welcome to our second lesson in Physical Education 7, Preparing an Exercise Program. Last time, we talked about physical fitness and what are its components. Right now, we're going to tackle about preparing an exercise program. So, how are you? Are you confident enough to say that you are physically fit and ready to face life with vigor and poise? Nowadays, people are less physically active because of various reasons, one of which is the advancement of science and technology. Many young people do not engage in worthwhile physical activities anymore. Being physically fit and healthy can help you get through with the stresses and demands of life. It improves your self esteem and develops your confidence. Now, the question is how and where to start? Regular exercises and physical activities are very much essential in maintaining the general fitness of the body for a good life. But physical activity won't just happen. Most activities require planning, and that is where exercise program comes in. But what is exercise program? Exercise program is a planned activity detailing a range of physical exercises and the amount of time each exercise should be performed, where it is typically designed to individuals' needs. A good exercise program is a key to promote and maintain your good health. It is a way to make sure that you get the most out of your workout and that you are targeting all your muscle groups. Many people exercise, but they do not get the full benefits of their exercises. By planning out an exercise program, you can make sure that you are not wasting your time. An exercise program that is tailored specifically to your needs is a great way to stay physically and mentally fit. The basic training principles are rules to follow, which describes how the body responds to the physiological stress of physical activity. These principles provide the conceptual foundation for safe and effective physical program design. The physical fitness activity should follow these training principles to get the most out of the training. So here are the training principles that may guide you in designing a training program. The program would help you improve your physical fitness level in specific components that you want to develop. Number one is the principle of overload, the most basic principle of exercise. This principle states that the only way to gain health benefits through physical activity involvement is to place a higher demand on the body to exert more effort than it normally does. So you get improvements by doing a bit more. Second is the principle of specificity. The body will adapt specifically to a workload it experiences. It implies that improvements in physical fitness level will be limited to the activities that one is performing. The application of this principle is not only the movement or the activity performed, but to the intensity at which is performed. So training must be specific to an individual's goals. Third is the principle of progression. So it explains that the level of intensity of your exercise should be increased gradually. When your body adapts to an increased demand or load, the activities becomes easier for you to perform. Thus, you will be exerting less effort. So you can get improvements by doing a bit more each time. Each of the fitness components has ideal training frequency, intensity, time, and type of exercise to be used. A well-designed physical activity plan will outline how often, how long, and how hard a person exercises and what kind of exercises are selected. The FITT principle is a formula in which each letter represents a factor important in determining the correct amount of physical activity. The foundational concepts you need to keep in mind are mentioned in the acronym FITT, which will help you assess your physical activity to produce health-related fitness benefits. The FITT stands for frequency, intensity, time, and type. Frequency means how often you do physical activity in a week. Intensity is how hard you are working while performing the activity. Time is how long you are doing the activity. And lastly, the type or the type of exercise is what type of activity you are doing. When adopting or modifying a physical activity routine, it is important to set realistic goals. Because too often, individuals expect to lose unrealistic amounts of weight, run faster and longer, and start seeking drastic body composition changes instantly. Instead, it is important to use this acronym SMART, SMART, when making a goal. Specific is where and how of the goal. Measurable is how you will evaluate whether or not you meet the goal. Attainable or achievable is setting a goal you can accomplish. Relevant or realistic, it is setting the goal that is challenging but attainable. Timely or trackable, it relates to when you want to achieve your goal by and what time frame you have to reach your goal. Putting the FITT principle together, one can effectively plan an exercise routine and set a SMART goal. Now let's explore the parts of an exercise program. There are three components of an exercise program. Number one is warm up, major exercise focus, and cool down. Warm up is essential to prior the actual workload as it prepares the body for more strenuous activities. And cool down, it is the phase of an exercise that follows immediately after doing an intensive physical exercise. Remember class, that a good exercise program is a key to promote and maintain your good health. Exercise is physical activity that is planned, structured, and repetitive for the purpose of conditioning any parts of the body used to improve health and maintain fitness. Thank you so much for listening, class, and I hope you learned something.